Hi, it's your girl Sassy MC here, and I would like to welcome you to LIB Latest News 231 YouTube channel. LIB Latest News 231 is the place where you can watch all of your political news, entertainment news, and sports news. To stay informed about the latest news, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification button.
The head of the petitioners.
For more videos from Liberia, Africa, and the world at large.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, our fellow citizens, we thank you for braving the weather to be out here today. Mr. Bility, chairperson of the CPP, it is with great honor that we are here at the headquarters of the CPP, one of the most important and promising institutions geared towards bringing development to our country. It is good that you are here in person, because as it appears yesterday we were on a talk show, and you frowned on the manner in which my initial letter communication was written, and I came on and I publicly apologized for the form that was written. Of course, at the same time and under the same breath, withholding any apology for our actions that we have taken. But having said that, I promised to edit my communication, and true to that, I did. And I submitted here today in my hand a new version of my communication that has taken into consideration all the sensitivities expressed. I hope this meets your satisfaction. Please extend my apologies to Mr. Cummings, to the rest of your CPP team. My action was in no way intended to offend you, because without you, we cannot achieve what we are doing. We are all on the same side, we are one family. So again, I reiterate my apology, Mr. Cummings, to you and the entire CPP. I hope you accept it like you did yesterday.
Thank you. Thank you very much on behalf of our standard bearer, Mr. Cummings, the executive committee of the CPP, and Team Cummings. We want to thank you, Ambassador, for this effort. Like you said yesterday, like you said yesterday, it's about, we had issue with a communication, and it shows, it speaks to your commitment to this, and we appreciate that. We want to assure you that the CPP is for a single ticket as an opposition team. This is the reason why the CPP was formed. The intent of the CPP was to have a single ticket for the opposition. Those who formed the CPP, that was their vision. We struggle to achieve it, or with your renewed engagement, we hope that we can achieve it. The CPP is not a property of the Liberty Party and the ANC. It's a home for all opposition parties, and it's open. We want all of us to converge in the CPP.
Oh yes, 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 yes.
So that within the CPP, we can push our leaders to make a choice. The CPP standard bearer, Mr. Cummings, has always been for a single ticket. He continues to push for it, and we are prepared without any reservation to sit with our colleagues from the Unity Party, from the ALP, and from the other parties to discuss this with Liberia being the sole purpose, so that we all go on that table, around that table, with no preconceived position. And whatever we come with, I think the Liberian people will support it. And whatever agreement that at this point Ambassador Boakai and Mr. Cummings agrees on, I can assure you that the CPP will support our standard bearer to uphold that agreement. What we have always said, Ambassador, is that it's always good to know what the other side says. We have asked for a communication, a relationship building mechanism between us and the Unity Party. We are standing to engage them. We are ready to sit with them. We are ready to go anywhere to have a meeting with them, with the sole aim of forming a single ticket. Of the executive committee of the CPP and our standard bearer, this is our position. I'm sure you have not come today to give me what the position of the Unity Party is, but knowing what you have in this letter, because we exchanged it today, we assure you that whatever table that is provided for Ambassador Boakai, for Mr. Cummings to sit on and talk Liberia and make a decision that will benefit Liberia, Mr. Cummings will be there. Thank you. We're open to this, and Liberia comes first, and we hope that this can be an open-minded discussion.
Yes, sir.
So that it cannot be a one-way street. We go in a room there. Like the CPP have said, we have our position. Mr. Cummings has asked Mr. Boakai, please lift my hand up so that you can support me to run. We want to hear, Mr. Ambassador, what is Mr. Boakai's position? Those two positions, when we have it, we go on the table, believe me, we'll come up with a result. One of it will come through. And once we sit on that table, it has to be one of two things. Either Mr. Boakai will say, I agree with your proposal, or Mr. Cummings, come and join me, let us form a single ticket so that we can go. Anyone they agree on, the CPP is ready to go. But it is important, just as the CPP has openly stated its position, its readiness to go and sit on the table, it is very important for us to know whether or not the Unity Party is prepared and willing to go on the table to discuss this issue. It is not enough. I know this step is a good initial step. You've given us letter. It's not enough. Your next step should be to push us to sit on the table to discuss the issue. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you. And I promised you today that Mr. Cummings was going to be here. But you also promised me that you will be here 1 o'clock. So we put him on queue. He was on queue until 2 o'clock. he had other things arranged. He had to go. It's not out of disrespect for you. He had committed to be here, and that's why he made sure that I sit and wait for you. And the entire CPP was here. In fact, as opposition group, this is also your home. Anytime you want to have program, you are free to come and have it here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So let me also say that this is the letter replacing the first letter I sent you.
Yes.
It will interest you to note that the devil is really busy. Your petition that I have to give you,
Yes, sir.
in the envelope that I've sealed,
Yes.
in the bag that was being held,
Yes.
that petition disappeared. Are you understanding me? I have sent for another copy because the devil is a liar.
Yes.
I have sent for another copy, and since we all have things to do,
Yes, sir.
and we can't stay here forever,
Yes, sir.
I will let you know the contents of this petition.
Thank you.
This petition goes to say that we, the citizens of Liberia, united under the umbrella structure of the Opposition Unity Task Force, have written you, asking you, appealing to you to unite, bring the opposition together, and win our election first round.
So.
We have said in our petition that this country is relying on Ambassador Boakai and Mr. Alexander Cummings to rid us of this nightmare of a government. This country has been plagued with series of hardship the citizens can no longer bear. We went on to give you some examples that the citizens are without jobs. The letter that were working a few years ago that we tried to get jobs and we raised the salary to $150. Today the salaries have been reduced to $75 and below. Today people cannot afford to feed their families. Today Liberia is probably the biggest ghetto we know, with more than 1,000 ghettos in this whole country. Statistics from DEA. Our children are vulnerable to drugs, crime. We went on to say there has been a progressive decrease in the quality of education, health, and the general well-being of our citizens. We went on to mention uncontrollable corruption, lack of accountability, never before seen in our history. All of this, Chairman Bility, the people of Liberia know their hope and aspiration hinge on one ticket and one ticket alone. There is only one option, that is Ambassador Boakai, Mr. Cummings combination, because it is that only ticket and formula that can bring the two divided opposition blocks together. It is that ticket that has been tested and proven to be effective and winnable. Thank you. Yes. Citizens massively with that formula, and the citizens you see today demand that same formula. So we know where this is leading if we go separate ways. We don't want it. The hint to the wise is quite sufficient. Ambassador Boakai is an astute statesman with unmeasured qualification and experience in governance, matched with the acumen, business acumen of Mr. Alexander Cummings, his understanding of economy, his mastery over the platform, the whatever that is required to build this country and give all of us jobs and give us a new lease on life. Yes. We need these two. And I said in my public statements, this is not in your petition, but I said to you, these two people, they deliver what we want. I will have this petition delivered today. In essence, this is what I've said. We ask you to come together, put your differences aside, put the interests of the people first, and form a ticket. And I'm sure, Mr. Bility, you have already alluded to that. You have already committed to that on radio and in front of the people, all of these media institutions. If this is what we agree over, please clap for CPP. Clap for them. Mr. Cummings, our intent is not to embarrass him. It's not to disrespect him. It's not an affront. It is a desperate move from a desperate people who don't want to miss this golden, God-given opportunity. So, tell him that we know that he is a gift from God for Liberia. So, we know that and we don't want to lose it. So is Ambassador Boakai. We have two of Liberia's best. We don't want to be forced to choose between the two, but we can have both of them. So, yes. On this note, we thank you for your time. We pray that God will bless you and your family of CPP. And please extend our heartfelt greetings to Mr. Cummings. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
When the leader speak.
Mr. Balu, hope to talk to him briefly. Before this ground. Hope to talk to him briefly before he leaves. So the petition, the letter has been presented to the CPP and also the chairman of the CPP, Mr. Musa Hassan Bility, accepted the letter, and the letter has been submitted to the office of the CPP here. So Mr. Balu, who is heading the team, we hope to talk to him quickly before he departs. He was actually pushing for Mr. Cummings to go as vice president to Ambassador Joseph Boakai, fast running mate to Ambassador Joseph Boakai, but right now, Chairman Bility said both should discuss who to lead a ticket. Mr. Balu and his team should not impose a decision on them. So Mr. Cummings and Mr. Boakai should sit on the table to discuss and come to a conclusion that will be in the best interest of both institutions and people. So it's good. We are moving ahead. Mr. Balu, quickly before you leave, let us on TV. You were actually pushing for Mr. Cummings to go as fast running mate to Ambassador Joseph Boakai. And for this reception, you think that could work?
Oh yes. I think the message is clear. I think the citizens and everybody in this country knows the message. But you cannot push people to the point where you force words in the mouth. We have created a platform. We were at the Unity Party office. You heard the Unity Party leadership who have expressed the willingness and the desire for a single ticket. They have expressed the desire for uniting the opposition bloc, and they are committed to this exercise. We applauded them for that. Today we're here having walked across the city. Hours in the sun. We were received just as well by the ANC people. The chairman, he has said, and asked, and in all honesty, I was informed that Mr. Cummings was here waiting. But you know how long it took us to walk, so he had to leave. The fact that he was even here waiting for us for an hour or two is good enough for me. I hope that we have met Ambassador Boakai, but they gave reasons why he could not have been there. But the high-level delegation that was there and the statements made is sufficient for us. So here we were well received, and they said the right things at the same time also. So at this point, we have made the contact. The Liberian people is out there. The debate is out there. They are going to sit down again and they are going to have another round of discussions. We can only say to the supporters of the CPP and the supporters of the Joseph Human Boakai-led opposition bloc, please give our leaders a chance to think things over. Stop sending insults on your Facebook pages. Stop listening to some people who are provoking you. The people from CDC, they're doing it all the time. They're the tactics. We know them for that. Some of the statements that come from somebody page, somebody think in the ANC from this is not from them. So they're just fueling the flame of conflict and confusion. So we call on Mr. Cummings to get on his knees and pray to God for guidance. To pray on Ambassador Boakai to get on his knees and pray to God for guidance. Only these two people can save Liberia, because only two of them can unite the opposition bloc. And only a united opposition can win this election. Only the quality of people in the person of Ambassador Boakai and Mr. Cummings can develop this country after winning the election. Having said that, I want to thank all of you for coming. We had a long day. Except you have any other question?
Quickly, before you leave, my name is Strogon Flamman from Spoon FM. Okay. Now that you have gone ahead to petition both parties, in the coming days, what would you like to see? Time is running out. The election is just about 6 more months to go.
What time is running out? It is true. That's why we've done this public show. We've done the public appearance. We've done the public appeal. We are now going to go back in private using...
So good. Now you have petitioned these two separate opposition candidates, and of course it requires a responsibility about who will be the first to invite his or her colleague on a roundtable. You listen to Musa Hassan Bility, he said the party is willing to go on a roundtable discussion. But then here is the question. Is it that Unity Party that which you also a petition this morning, is Unity Party prepared to be the first to call for the roundtable, or is the CPP, precisely the Cummings faction, is it that Cummings also preparing to call for this roundtable discussion? Tell us, besides who are you going to prevail on in terms of calling for the roundtable discussion?
I'm going to prevail more on Ambassador Boakai. To whom much is given, much is expected. He is our father. He's the most elderly and prominent and eminent citizen in this country. He is the father of Liberia today. He will have to reach out to his small brother and sit down and talk it our Liberian way. We know in Liberia how we can resolve issues. Not everything goes to court. Sometimes we can solve it. So those two people are great men, and they have even far greater people behind them. Let us now try and use whatever connections we have, try to bring these people together. So yes, we're going to put more emphasis on Ambassador Boakai, because to whom much is given, much is expected.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, it's your girl Sassy MC here, and I would like to welcome you to LIB Latest News 231 YouTube channel. LIB Latest News 231 is the place where you can watch all of your political news, entertainment news, and sports news. To stay informed about the latest news, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification button on your screen for more videos from Liberia, Africa, and the world at large.